Coming up next, for the Mavericks, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. The tip-off coming right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it's Los Angeles as they'll be playing against Dallas. Checking out Dallas, the goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. So right around the halfway mark, we're starting to see MVP candidates emerge. Shaq, you won that honor back in 2000, putting up tremendous numbers.
Yeah, I had a career high in averages, points, and assists, and that was the year of my first championship, Ernie.
Shaq, do you think you should have won more than one MVP?
I sure did. I got robbed twice.
I think overall in your career you should have had 4. But in 2000, when I was working as a student analyst watching you, man, that was a great Laker team.
I appreciate you very much.
Pleasure to know you. Honor
Thanks.
to be sitting here next to you. Isn't
so.
this guy the greatest?
Man, it's Shaq Mendes.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
He's pulled in a lot of votes, nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Smooth out there with Silk, and there's Captain Clutch, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Gadzuric, and at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, we've got Jay, and it's Sullivan, and at the 3, the small forward. Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. Here's Captain Clutch. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Sullivan, the pass to Freeman. Just 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating, because that's controllable, and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And so it's Dallas with it, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Garrett. Pass to Sullivan. Here's Garrett from deep 3-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Sims. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Stevens, the pass to Gadzuric. Over Booth. It's rebounded by Garrett.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And again, Dallas turns it over. Searching for their first points of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here is Gadzarich. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Finley. Shoots from 12. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. No good that time. Here's Brian. He gets that one. Captain Clutch has got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. Take a look at Finley, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Garrett. Pass to Freeman. It's another look. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sullivan. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lakers leading by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Stevens. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings, but in some ways it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Garrett, the pass to Freeman. Now the pass to Finley. Clock at 6. Sullivan. And it's good from the elbow. Here's Sims. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Steffens. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Dallas trails by 5. Pass to Garrett. Passes to Freeman. Dishes it to Garrett. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas moving the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Sims. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Bryan. Off the left rim and out. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here they come. Makes it off the glass. Captain Clutch has got 7.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Finley. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Yes, that goes in. He's got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Sims. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Stevens. Down low. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Here's Freeman. Again, the Mavericks score.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Sims. Pass to Steffens. All sorts of time. And that one hits back iron.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
So the wing on the left. Six to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Bryan. Here's Sims. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Bryan. To the paint. Here's the floater. The shot by Sims, no good. The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sims. Here's Radmanovich. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Mavericks on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Chance to check out the stats for Captain Clutch. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 10th in field goal percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Here's the monster trying to end the drought. Boom. Great positioning on the putback.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's the machine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Captain Clutch. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Sims. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The pass to Person. Pass to Copeland. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's the monster. And the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Person. Inside. Fast break, the Lakers. Oh! Man. And that one is hammered home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Person after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Copeland. Here's Irvin. No good, unable to end this run. Lakers leading by 3.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Sims. Here's Bryan. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Dallas calls timeout. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
1:39 left to play in the first. Passes it to Finley. Dallas moving the ball around. Copeland. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 11. Misses in close. .105 left to play here in the first. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Person. There's the pass to Copeland. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mayton's checked in. Dallas trails by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
They get it back. Banked in off the glass. Rodgers has got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Lakers leading by 10. Person is out there with the machine. Then there's Jay, and it's Copeland in at the point guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Sims, the pass to the monster. Here's Captain Clutch. 5 on the clock. Pass to the monster. This one for 3, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Copeland. Pass to Person. Over Rodgers. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 8 on the bucket from Person.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Mayton, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Mayton's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. There's the dish to Copeland. Passes it to Irvin. Al Finley. Copeland, the pass to Person. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the machine. Misses the layup.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And there's the pass to Copeland. Out to the right wing. Shoots a 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Bryan. The step back jumper is good. Captain Clutch has got 15.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Person. Pass to Irvin. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Lakers leading by 7. Passes to the monster. Pass to Rogers. Over Person. Another shot. The shot's good from Rogers. 7 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Dallas calls timeout. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Looking now at some numbers for Silk. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 14 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Booth. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Sims. With the floater. Here's Stevens. Lays it up off the glass. Stevens got his second bucket of the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the pass to Garrett. Pass to Sullivan. 4 on the clock. Unloads. And it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And here they go. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hope on the pass to Freeman. Another 3 for Dallas.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Passes it to Stevens to the left side wing. Here's Bryan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers coming into town. And then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Warriors in San Francisco.
And for that matchup with the Kings, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Kicks to Sims. The pass to Gadzarich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Copeland. He's got 5. Pass to Sullivan. Stolen. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Copeland. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Stevens, the pass to Sims. Here is Gadzarich. 9 points last game. To the left wing. Here's Bryan. That misses off the backboard. Dallas trails by 8. Three-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here is Gadzarich. Pass to Bryan. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. 2 shots. The first free throw is good. Jay's checked in for Dallas. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Gadzarich dishes to Sims. To the inside. Stephens. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Booth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses
getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Gad's reach misses. The Mavericks have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Finley the pass to Garrett. Dallas moving it around. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Bryan. And he jams it with authority.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. For Los Angeles, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's Garrett. To the middle. Finley the pass to Sullivan. 5 to shoot. Here's Booth. And it's Dallas with another. Here's Stephens. He's coming off a 16-point game against New York.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Admanovic for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Lakers call time here. is checked in for Silk. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And checking out Dallas. They're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, right now, Dallas, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First one falls.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The Machines checked in for Dallas. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Garrett. There's the pass to Freeman. Here's Finley. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Sims, the pass to Bryan. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Finley. Here's God's reach. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Here's the Machine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Finley gets it to go.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here is Gadzarich. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 20 with the fadeaway. Here's Bowen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 42 left now here in the second. Here's Person. Pass to Garrett. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Person. Steps back and fires. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Monsters checked in for Los Angeles. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Garrett. Passes it to Finley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Lamonce's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Bryan. Mavericks with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Garrett looking over the floor. The pass to the machine. Now Finley. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 20. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Looking at the Lakers. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They were undisciplined, turning it over way too much. Poor ball handling, lazy passing. These guys will have to be counting their lucky stars if this game has not gotten away from them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.